Greetings, ladies and gents. How are you doing? Welcome back to another Champions League video, and this time I'm going to be doing a preview for the Bayern and PSG Champions League final because the time has finally come. The biggest test for Bayern is going to be this Sunday to see what they are capable of doing against PSG because, like it or not, PSG, they are an insanely good team, and despite what people have to say about PSG, they have the talent and they have what it takes to win the whole thing, but let's dive into this, shall we? So, my biggest hope is that Hansi doesn't play too much of a deep line because I feel like that PSG can easily counter that and exploit that. But knowing Hansi Flick, he's likely going to be playing a very, very high line against PSG because, the high line that he's been playing with Bayern is a big reason why we defeated teams like Barcelona, Chelsea, and Lyon on our way to the finals. So, what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm assuming that Hansi is just going to stay with the same tactics, but I just don't think PSG are going to easily be fooled by it because, think about it, PSG probably are going to study our games very, very hard, and if you combine Neymar's dribbling plus Mbappe's speed, it can be very challenging for Bayern's back four, especially with Di Maria in the mix-up and Icardi, because I think Icardi's also going to be playing in the final. Well, I don't know if he's going to be in their starting 11, but regardless, PSG's front attacking is just as good as Bayern is, but I still think Bayern also have the advantage over PSG in terms of speedy defenders because, as you know, with Alphonso Davies in our back four, I think that Alphonso Davies is going to be our key to victory this Sunday. Let me explain you why. Because, in defense recently, we've been lacking speed. And with Alphonso Davies right there, he just helps provide that speed for us in defense for him to be able to recover quickly if he's out of position. Because my biggest concern is that Kimmich might be out of position way too much because, unlike Alphonso Davies, Kimmich doesn't have that recovery speed. And, that could present a problem for Bayern this Sunday if we're not able to recover quickly from being out of position because this could, give PSG an opportunity to counter us. But I feel like that the best way that we can defeat PSG is by not making any mistakes that are going to leave us vulnerable to the counter because if you watch PSG, they are very, very good on the counter, especially with Mbappe, one of the fastest players in the world. So I think that Alphonso Davies is going to be the one to stick up to the challenge against Mbappe because, Alphonso Davies is our fastest player on the team and he can definitely keep up with Mbappe. So I'm assuming that Hansi is going to assign Alphonso Davies a role to practically mark Mbappe, but at the same time, Alphonso is possibly also going to have another offensive role, and I think he can repeat his performance of how he did in the Barcelona game, because if you remember watching the Barcelona game, Alphonso Davies was absolutely clinical and just cutting past Barca's defense in the Chelsea games as well. Just goes to show that Alphonso Davies can also be a really, really good offensive left back for us, almost like a Marcelo / Roberto Carlos type player, because the way how Alphonso Davies has been playing for us this past season has been absolutely incredible, and we are incredibly lucky to have a player like Alphonso Davies. And I think this is for the first time in a very, very long time that we got a player from the MLS and they ended up succeeding on Bayern, because I can't recall the last time we took a player from the MLS and they were playing this good. So yeah, this is without a doubt a big diamond in the rough for Bayern, and being able just to farm through the MLS system and being able to find Alphonso Davies is just absolutely clinical, and it's just going to produce wonders for us in the future. But obviously, we still have very fast players in Gnabry and Kingsley Coman, so I'm assuming that maybe Hansi's going to put Kingsley Coman on as a substitution or something. It depends whether he's going to change his tactics or not, but I don't think he's gonna. But what we really need, in my opinion, is a very, very big game from Lewandowski, because this is going to be Lewandowski's second Champions League final appearance, and it's going to be Lewandowski's chance to legitimize his status as the best striker in the world, because Lewandowski recently has been on a roll. And of course, I'm super bummed out about the season because Lewandowski statistically is having his best in ever season at Bundesliga, and just the idea that they would just get rid of the Ballon d'Or this year is absolutely just terrible, because I feel like that Lewandowski definitely got robbed of the Ballon d'Or. Now, of course, I don't want to sound biased, but you just have to look back at the season that Lewandowski had, and his goal scoring ratio is out of this world. So I think that he deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. And yeah, but anyways, what else to say about the game against PSG? So I just feel like we can't make any mental mistakes against a team like PSG. And it's going to be a tough challenge for Bayern going against Mbappe, Di Maria, and Neymar. But if we can just play effectively the high line, if Hansi's going to implement that, then I think we can win against the PSG. And we're probably going to have to rely on the counters, from Alphonso Davies and Gnabry in order for us to be able to score against PSG. So that's what I'm assuming that we're going to be doing this Sunday, because PSG also have the only quality midfielder I know they have is Verratti. So Bayern's midfield can have the advantage over over PSG this Sunday because, I mean, Goretzka, he's been having a great, he's developing into a leader on our midfield, and Thiago as well is going to be crucial victory as well. And of course, I would love for Thiago to stay at Bayern because I don't know if he's actually going to leave because I've been hearing reports, but I'm not going to believe it unless I actually see it because there is a big speculation that Thiago is going to be leaving Bayern. So if he does leave, it's going to suck because he's been our best midfield these past couple of years now, ever since he came to the club back from 2013. He's been a great replacement for Schweinsteiger and all that stuff. But of course, with Alaba playing in midfield, I think he's going to be playing either in midfield or in central defense. And with Kimmich, I'm assuming he's also going to be playing in midfield. Depends what Hansi's going to want to do. But I'm super excited about this matchup because it's going to be the ultimate test for Bayern to see what they are capable of doing. And I'm just hoping that Bayern are not going to bottle this Champions League because if you're a Bayern fan, I don't mean to bring up the negatives, but Bayern historically have been known for bottling the Champions League, specifically in the 1999 final and then the 2012 final against Chelsea. I feel like we definitely gave that game away, and the one against United in '99, we also gave that game away. So of course, I'm hoping that Bayern are just going to be able to play very efficiently and just keep their foot on the gas pedal and not slack off, because this is the Champions League final we're talking about, and I don't think PSG's defense presents too much of a challenge for us. I think that as long as Alphonso Davies just does his thing like how he did against Barcelona, then I think we're definitely going to score a goal or two against PSG if we just continue our fine performances, because I mean we've been undefeated for a good reason. Hansi, without a doubt, he's the best coach we've had in a long time since Jupp Heynckes, because, I mean, under Pep, we didn't reach the Champions League final because, I mean, as much as of a good coach that Pep was at Bayern, because trust me, Pep has done incredible things at Bayern, but the thing is, we did not make it to the Champions League final with him because I feel like we should have made it to the final with him in 2015 and 2016, because that Bayern team was incredible. And then, with Ancelotti, we just, I don't know what happened, but we failed with Ancelotti, and we failed to reach the final with also Niko Kovac. So with Hansi, we managed to reach the Champions League final in his first year as coach for Bayern. He leads us to a Champions League final, so it just goes to show that Hansi has just developed incredible chemistry with this team. So, anyways, ladies and gents, I think that's going to be it here with the video. I said what I think we need to do: just play good midfield, be able to distribute the ball properly, and have Alphonso Davies just run up and down PSG's defense, just to be able to kind of, wear out PSG's defense, because I feel like that if Alphonso Davies can just repeat his performance against Barcelona and just wear out PSG's defense, then I feel like that could be the key to victory in this game. Okay, now, hey, that's just my personal opinion. Of course, I think we're probably going to also have to rely on a big game performance from Neuer as well and all that stuff. But anyways, ladies and gents, so that's it here with the Champions League final preview. I think I pretty much said what I wanted to discuss in this video. So if you have any of your own opinions about the Champions League final, please let me know in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about this. But I hope you people enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's go FC Bayern. Bring number 6 back to Munich.